Okay, so here we are. Um, this is gonna be my last stream for this week, I think. Um, um, yeah, I've been just trying to catch up and stuff, struggling. Um, in fact, this stream ended up being late in the day only because I was just like, I know that I'm gonna fall asleep if I stream early. So yeah, right now it's like 3 a.m. or whatever. Oh wow, okay.
Virga Island is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is.
Huh. Yeah, that's where I thought it was. Okay. Yeah, and then we have 1, 2, 3 major locations. I'm a little surprised that this island doesn't have one of these things, but I don't know. To be fair, we've only ever seen one of these, and it was only this one. And technically, I think it was optional. The region's currents are a right pain. We must go around and cross them lest they carry us off course. By my reckoning, it'll take us 4 days, 3 nights, give or take. Hope Stroll can make it. With Juna and her 2 thorns in our side, alright. Tensions may be high, well, nothing to do but move forward. Jolly good. Rest assured, I'll get us through these waves to Virga Island. I keep almost saying Virgin Island. Wow, so they just ride like this, huh? This is easy. I thought it'd have to be something more special than this, but okay.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, dear.
Virga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
'Tis a land within an archipelago, where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off
the church doesn't care about them, I guess.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the scientists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it. Nothing else works, yeah? Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Nay, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest.
Give it a rest. Ignore the massacres. You're like, why don't we just kill everybody? That solves everything. Like, sheesh.
On this, the elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island on a gauntlet runner too.
Is he all right? They say the waters are clear amongst us now, but
if he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
The Virga Island's infamous people. Treacherous. Even the Crown Theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Virga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Nura speaking.
Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do this.
Seriously. All right then. Go.
It just occurred to me, we have to hide the fact that we can teleport from these guys. So, how's that gonna work, you know? We'll just clean first. Well, maybe not though. No. I have to make sure I increase my my stats first. These, which on that note, I need eloquence. Yeah, eloquence. Actually, I mean, I don't think I can do eloquence on here though. Then again, fishing would just give me good stats too.
Let's go.
Maybe we get a new book though. Maybe. Okay. I think this is imagination. Don't read this. I also put it on the public bookshelf, but okay. You better read it. Courage. Yeah, sure. Sure, why not? Cluster of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? Difference between moonlight and starlight, the difference between me and you, the difference between love and romance. Inquiries like these flood the pages. I don't know why, but reading through these has got me in a cold sweat. Shivers are running down my spine. Okay. Can't be turning that artistic expression is a serious business for Juna.
All right.
Wait a second. Oh, we can certainly say that artistic expression is a serious business for Juna. I mean, can we though? Can we though? Like, are we sure? She could just be screwing around. She could just be stupid, you know. We'll read the rest later.
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the Gauntlet Runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their Gauntlet Runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
Why is the water red? I guess it's more interesting than black, maybe? Wait, so those are imagination? Yeah, imagination. Why are they all imagination, though? Where's Heisme?
Quite.
got it.
Oh. Oh, I thought that. Okay, anyway.
All right then.
I assume Heisme is right there. Okay, so I wanted to do this before. I need to check what this is. So,
What now?
where is it? Where is it? So my endurance is 20. My wizard endurance is 24. So 20 and 24. Okay. Remember, it was 20 and 24.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, goodness. Sure.
Yes.
My guess is she does not spar.
All right then.
Yeah, okay, we'll do fishing at least once. Oops, that was back deck, wasn't it?
All right then.
Oh, okay, wasn't it? Okay. Wait.
All right.
Oh, that was weird. Okay.
Oh, jeez. Understood.
The truth is,
Grasshoppers don't work on sea life, though, by the way, but okay.
the fight is on. There. Here we go. Then
Come look at this.
The Gauntlet Runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below. below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Incredible!
Well...
That is pretty weird. So, like, just sometimes physics just don't work in this world? Like, canonically? Okay.
That...
Huh?
Enough.
That is well. I see.
Let's go.
All right.
Here.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
What terrible rain. It will be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
Let's do it better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
Boss fight?
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody Paripus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Paripus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Uchief is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
What? No, I didn't mean...
I don't understand what he meant by that.
How does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paripus.
Oh my gosh.
The world. Or do you think you're special? We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with them? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level. If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck! Quick!
What's happening?
Our prep. No way!
I mean, we don't know if it's the sea monster or just a sea monster or if there were always several sea monsters. Also, it's really funny that like everybody's ready to fight and yet for some reason Stroll and Heismay are just like whatever. Oh gosh. Yeah, sure.
What to do?
Okay. Well, let's go, I guess. Oop. Animated. I think I did see a trailer with fighting an octopus here.
The hell are you doing? This supposed to be you helping those in need, or itself?
You alright, Del?
You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
Okay, okay.
Is that a human?
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah! Come on over there!
Now's our chance!
Yeah, that's pretty crazy looking.
More of the bastard's legs. Stick to the body and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked. Can we get those giant legs off us?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay. I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, switching party members. Wait a second, let's see. Okay, yeah. I was just making sure that those other two weren't somehow playable. Let's see. Yeah, legs, okay. That's a lot. Okay, so AoE attacks if possible. Actually, wait, what's Tsukakaja? Not only one. Okay. Oops, sorry. Yeah, he's single target more than anything.
This doesn't feel right. Assassin!
We'll go with this one.
I'll show you the essence of truth. Vida's power.
Roar! You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain! Don't. No one here fights alone. this power.
We'll go with fire.
Raging fire.
Okay.
Is everyone all right? With blade in hand. Not
allies together.
Extreme. Now we'll just do well. Now we'll just do this.
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
Oh.
A wise choice.
Come forth, royal sword.
So easily. Someone heal her.
It just occurred to me, I think I don't have a healer. Just occurred to me. I might have to switch Hulkenberg to a healer.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
everyone, withdraw!
Oh, power of kings! Then again... No.
Yeah, not much else I can do right here.
I'm counting on you.
Damn. I was hoping it'd go right to him. Guess not.
This'll do it.
I know this is a really good item, but it's fine. Probably. There we go.
Like poetry in motion. Fast dancer. Raging fire.
Oh, power of heroes! I'll destroy you!
I shall vanquish evil. Are you well?
That helped. That's neat.
That helped.
Wizard!
Lightning hit their weakness. I've got it. What I did. A bit much, actually.
Yeah, I guess we'll just continuous fire. Because I'm not sure what wind will do, so. I think I dodged there. One of them dodged, right? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Okay, good. We'll do one more. This is by far the strongest attack in the game, really.
By this power.
You hit their weakness. I'll show you, Captain.
Is ever let justice prevail? To you.
Now I call upon royal power within.
Okay. Yeah. Ah, okay. We dodged a bit. Yeah. The typical strategy is working. This is the Shin Megami Tensei strategy. Just dodge everything, pretty much.
General. Oh, shards of ice.
That was a really low shoot. This could be it here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, tentacles! Oh, wow! Don't get me wrong, if we destroyed the tentacles, then it would have stopped it from doing all the big attacks, but, like... Honestly, it kind of helped to dodge his attacks, since he would do a giant AoE attack. Also, I guess if you had certain archetypes, then you it would be advantageous because you'd have all these AoE abilities. But in this case, it was like, okay, that's one strategy, or you could do this strategy. So it's one or the other. As for my healing issue, maybe I'm gonna have to switch to Hulkenberg. I mean, as it is, her offense is severely lacking. I'll have to check what everybody else, like how everybody else will be. Like maybe they require the healing guy for one of their later archetypes.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Not bad at all.
Nice. I feel strong.
Power can be so intoxicating.
Oh, that's right. And she has to learn Faker eventually.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this. There are still monsters out here. Gordon lied. He lied to everybody.
No, he didn't.
Whether he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster.
I mean, he literally brought in a giant monster.
First time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans.
And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Bail the water. You two, help us.
What? You can't just order us. Oh, this bloody rust bucket.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
You're right. Come on.
I guess technically I haven't started Juna's quest yet, maybe?
Alright then.
Maybe? I don't know if it's even possible right now, though. Where is everybody?
Go.
Maybe over here?
Your thoughts?
Wait a second.
Alright then.
I think that just, like, is for leveling up, I think. Like, as in, you do that and then she's more likely to have a meaningful conversation later, but I don't think that's necessary. You know what? I'm gonna save it here. And I'll check out those conversations later. Like, maybe they're really, really unique, but I just kind of doubt it, though. I mean, they probably are unique conversations, but are they meaningful? Like, I doubt it.
Let's head there right away.
Oh.
Sam.
Oh.
Not now. So where is Del? Delfinio. Oh, okay, Heisman. It's really weird because these are all the people I'm not trying to check out. Because I'm trying to find Delfinio and Juna. There's Juna. There. Oh, well, they were in the same room.
What do you want?
Leave.
Oh? Got a second?
Damn it. Oh, damn it. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Thanks.
I was gonna do Delfinio, but I was like, you know what? He's probably just gonna be typical, honestly. I wanted to talk to you about the Magnus brothers. Don't worry, I sent them off on errands, so they won't catch a word of this. Anyway, in regards to Fidelio, I do have to thank you for saving him, and I'm so sorry that they accompanied us to Verga Island.
Well?
I know they both jump at Louis' command, but they really are good lads. A bit sensitive, perhaps. They sure are fond of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like my songs. And I do owe them a debt of gratitude for escorting me around and keeping Louise's men at a safe distance.
But...
On the other hand, I don't think it's wise to trust them completely. Remember their suspicions about what transpired with Glidel? If I'm not careful, I could compromise the whole mission. And I think it's about time I stopped being so naive. Deep down, I knew they would eventually become an obstacle.
Hey!
But isn't this just exhausting? How about you sing me a little lullaby to calm you down?
Leave it to me.
Okay, but don't blame me if you want to cover your ears. Huh? I do hope you're serious. Sing something for me, will you? I vow to remember it, and one day all of us will. Let me just say, for whatever reason, when I'm with you, I feel like I can just be myself. I'm sleepy. Juna fell asleep. Wait, did I fall asleep, Raziel? And you stayed here the whole time? It hasn't been long. Feel better now? Wonderful. I even believe I dreamed, and it's been quite a while since that happened.
Look at this.
Alright, here, I've been meaning to give you this, but it kept slipping my mind. Is that her? Huh. I'm just thinking about how Aeon is a very unique piece of the Arcana. This is a charm I bought before we left Browhaven. Pearls come from oysters and they take a long time to form. That's why they symbolize growth and prosperity. I brought it for myself, but it's a bit too big. Besides, I think that you'd put it to much better use on this journey. Take it. We better get back. If I'm gone too long, I'm sure the Magnus brothers would come looking.
Bye.
Once it gets dark, we'll have to prepare camp. So that was what?
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the Gauntlet Runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
What to pick? All right then.
Oh, right, I forgot to check. Endurance is now 22. Okay. So it was increasing my endurance. It's just that my endurance was so low, it was pretty much imperceptible. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, if I had the opportunity, I would only want to increase endurance and agility, pretty much. I mean, I guess there is HP and MP also. But 2 endurance is going to go a lot further than 2 or 5 HP, you know? Which is to say, like, you know, if I get like 10 more endurance, and that's a pretty big deal. Okay. Actually, let me check. Because, like, that's the thing. And normally in a Persona game, they would have made this one increase its endurance. I think its endurance just increased because my endurance increased, though. Because it was at 24, but now it's at 26. But, again, my stats are the ones that matter, and my stats did increase, so that seems fine. So, based on that, I actually really do want to continue to take the baths. Because remember, I've taken, like, at least between 3 and 5 baths. So then that means I've increased my endurance by 6 or 10 points. Remember, I'm only at 22. Like, so what? It maybe could have been as low as 12 right now? Like, that's just crazy. 1, 2. Yeah, okay.
Let's go.
I mean, this just goes a long way. A very long way.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis has sent an emissary to Virga Island.
As reported by a crier, it's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day Festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
It is worth noting that if Forden dies, I think the whole election would kind of just end. Or maybe he would take charge of it then again. Just like take advantage of it. It's like, yeah, sure, it's legitimate now.
Then...
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Virga Island. Virga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict. As though it knows it is unwelcome, the Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
All my air fur is stuck together.
Do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there? Are you from the outside?
What's wrong?
I thought I heard a voice.
A voice? Whose?
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we'd blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hassle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altbury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit. And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dump me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint? You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
Whoa! It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
It's a sacred spring.
I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
I guess we'll see.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the Dragon God.
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
Could it be a villager?
You must be the...
Priestess!
Of course.
Hey, Del.
They've just walked right into this, apparently.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
Really? They just had nets? They just had nets? You just carry nets around? Bad storytelling, but okay.
Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not? Here to steal Dracodias, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out.
This is really hilarious considering I'm immortal right now, but okay.
What do we do now?
Really good joke, guys.
Perhaps they've gone to report to Neurus.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance?
No.
I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about asking.
The announcer? Yep. Makes sense. He was probably just coming here to be like, oh yeah, I'll announce this part of the race here. And then they were like, you're under arrest. So they're a lot more hostile here than we were being led to believe. Like, I thought, oh, they'll not like you, but like that's it, you know? But like, no, they treat you like you're an invading army. It's like, well, that's a big difference. I'm surprised this island still exists if that's the case.
You're that Sanctus crier.
I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters of Urga Island, so I, naturally, had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous! Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
I feel like monolithic was a bad word, but okay, whatever.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone.
Oh, there he is.
Please remain calm. Master Adeni, there are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them.
So why is he walking around without his helmet?
Candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
Do you want to be taken over?
He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Wait.
Yeah, he knows.
Captives have done nothing to hurt any of the
well,
islanders.
okay.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow.
Yeah, they're sounding really stupid right now. But, yeah, luckily this leader, I don't know if he is the actual leader of the country, but, yeah, luckily he's, knowledgeable enough. Like, well, actually everybody's being attacked by the monsters throughout the world, and the livestock could just be because the traders, brought diseases from across the water.
The Dragon God must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the Dragon God that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice are the only
That's not what happened.
Because of your indecision. Because you faltered in your faith to the Dragon God. Your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
I think these guys might be really stupid. Just a guess.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the Dragon God. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the Dragon God. You are our last hope. Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
I assume that's where the... Yeah, that's going to be where the dungeon is, because Dracodios and the sacrificial altar are both there, so...
You catch that? The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lads.
I did a bit of reading on Virga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. And one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them. Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this.
Okay.
Lady Juna.
Yeah, we'd only have about 14, 15, 16 days to go through the dungeon, assuming that we would go directly to the dungeon from here. Which would mean we would not even
Easy does it now.
explore the town very much. I guess, I mean, we'll be exploring the town in the next 2 weeks, I guess. How did they just... Okay, I guess. Amateurs. Amateurs, you don't know how to escape a prison.
I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
He doesn't, though. Like, it's really annoying that the most annoying character in the game is calling one of the most straightforward people in the game annoying. It's like, this guy is, like, literally the greatest ally to have. And yet you're like, oh, you're annoying. Like, what?
Yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing, though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in. And I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Right? Like, that's a weird part. But he's acting like, yeah, 3 of us together can totally get the lance. And it's like, really? Like, you almost got beaten by that octopus. Like, sheesh. Made you look pretty weak there.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought, and more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
Wow! You won't, generic. We make such a great team, he's not gonna give a fuck. Yeah, I'll make sure you do.
You pull your weight or I'll make sure you do.
Oh, forget it. Seems being captured don't make you less a wise ass. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose. Oh, you're going last.
Full party members, right? Right?
There's only the one settlement. The chief's young too, goes by Edeni or something.
I mean, obviously Fidelio's not going to join us, but it would be funny if the Crier did. Very unlikely. Also, I know for a fact that that Mustari leader is going to join us. Or, I shouldn't say I know it as a fact. I mean, it could be the Priestess. It's going to be one of those two for sure. Probably the only reason why they weren't wearing their helmets. They're like, the writer or developers were like, oh, well, we can't, like, connect to them unless they have their helmets off, so we have to just have them not have their helmets on now? Like, what? I mean, it's kind of weird how Fidelio and his brother didn't, like, even, like, they didn't even react to the fact that they didn't have their helmets off. Even though, seemingly, that would be the first time, like, practically anybody had seen them with their helmets off. So I have to assume that the helmet off is literally non-diegetic, basically, to the story. But yeah, it's just so that we recognize them and can connect to them. I mean, like, we'd recognize the leader for sure, and the priestess, honestly. But, I mean, she's got a pretty unique outfit, too, so. Like, everybody, all the other Mustari basically live in rags, and those two are, like, definitely a step up from rags. I mean, it's a unique outfit for sure.
Edeni? Was he not the Mustari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Of course not. Just
you don't know that.
Whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
I mean, it depends on whether they're actually causing you... Depends if it's an actual god, you know? If it's an actual god and they're like, well, basically it's, hey, make me happy or I make you suffer. And yeah, if you want to try to kill me, then I'll make you suffer more. So, but you know, obviously that's... Well, it's not... Well, that's why it's interesting. Like, especially in Japanese lore, it's like, well, this god is just a very strong being who wants to torment humans, usually. So then it's like, well, then it technically, yeah, it's no different than a monster, and therefore, yeah, you should kill it, kind of thing. But yeah, it definitely seems like more of a Japanese trope of, well, if it's a benevolent god, then yeah, okay, it's fine. But if you're not a benevolent god, we're gonna kill you. like it's kind of weird. Especially in the Persona series, it's even weirder. But like, I definitely like to equate the Persona series to being like how the Japanese people actually view their own mythology or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
I mean, we don't know that that's true, but okay.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the Lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror.
Yeah, that's true. Oh well, it's almost as if a lot of religions are similar. But to be fair, in this world, we're only aware of one religion, so it's like, oh wait, you see another religion, then it's like, wait a second, what's the difference between these? And like, there is a difference. It's just like the difference is oddly minor.
We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right, my friend?
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
What the heck? What? What is happening right now? Oh my gosh.
Please, help my sister.
Wait, he's...
Yeah, I was not expecting this.
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Makla. Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
So this is how...
You just broke yourselves out of that damn place.
This is how we're gonna be able to walk around the village.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the Lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me. Because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the Lance, you know I'll have to take the Lance. Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Nearest what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Oh, it was that quick, huh?
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still
alive.
What is going on with the art here? See, like, he's got the orange and the blue thing there, but then I guess it's just that I guess they took off his outer clothing and he's wearing like 3 layers of clothing or something, I guess. I don't know.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
I'm struggling to understand what's just happened. Like, he says that we were being hunted, which I wasn't aware of. Maybe they just mean we ran away from the prison and then we were being hunted. Maybe. And then it says 2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. What? That was all it took for us to sneak in. Maybe they mean like the village was being guarded, so then they drew the soldiers away and were able to sneak in the village, I guess. I mean, it feels... I mean, how many soldiers are even in this village, you know?
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with Magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
Yeah, I keep forgetting about the melancholia because it's not like extremely hugely affecting everything. like it's just kind of is affecting things really randomly. I think it's only shown up like twice before, I think.
They made short work of our guards. Yuffie and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
Oh yeah, that's right. They never addressed the fact that we got captured, even though we could have used our archetypes. I mean, obviously you would think that we didn't want to kill them to escape, but it's also funny that they tried to act as if, oh, if you don't free us, then we're gonna die from an execution. And it's like, you guys clearly could just escape during the execution using your archetypes. So it's like, what?
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
We have to do it for them.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the Lance. And such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yuffie escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Like, sure, I'm against sacrifice too, but it's kind of weird to be like, sacrifice an innocent girl to save everybody, or dozens or more other innocent people die from, you know, the calamities that are happening, you know? So it's like, we can't sacrifice that one girl. Now let's sacrifice dozens of other people. You know, it's like, well, one is like one type of killing and one is another type of killing. Don't worry about it. It's like, sure. It's like the train dilemma, you know, with the train and the 2 tracks. Oh my gosh, it's the same thing, huh? And guess what? Everybody always gets that wrong. Or actually, no, okay. To be fair, there's 2 people when it comes to the train dilemma. There's the people who say the obvious answer, which is save the 5 people or whatever. Or, but you kill the other one. And then there's the people who say, well, actually, the answer is don't do anything, because if you pull the lever, you killed one or the other anyway. And it's like, well, if the goal is to not kill anybody, then technically, sure. technically, but if the goal is to try to save lives, then saving the 5 over the 1 makes, obviously more likely. But this is also come up in Fate Zero, the anime Fate Zero, where in the finale it's brought up like, oh, main character, how dare you sacrifice fewer lives to save more lives? See, this is what happens every time you do it. And it just showed like a scenario where, yeah, like eventually if you keep sacrificing the fewer lives, then eventually no one will live, because you keep sacrificing and sacrificing until nobody's left alive. But that's not really how that works. It's not like you have to repeatedly sacrifice anyway. So it's like, no, we're talking about like a one-off situation, man. Why are you acting as if it's some sort of global thing to be like, oh, you sacrificed over and over and over again? It's like, no, it's about, here's the one situation. Are you going to sacrifice fewer or more people? That's it. That's your choice. Now, if you can get around the choice, then sure, cool. Like in Batman The Dark Knight. Technically it was like, ooh, which one are you going to sacrifice, the prisoners or the innocent people? But then it was like, oh, well, we actually found a way to avoid this situation by not playing by the Joker's plan, which was very good. That was like done really, really well. Yeah, that was done really, really well. Like so well, so well. Anyway, that was a bit of a tangent, but like, I am pretty tired of Japan being like, you can never sacrifice anybody, and it's like, what's your solution? Oh, we're gonna risk everybody's lives? Like, what? like imagine this situation where they go save the girl, and then the dragon god appears, and he's an actual dragon god, and he's like, okay, so I'm gonna destroy the entire country, and then he does it, and then everybody died. And then they'd be like, oh, well, it wasn't our fault, it was the dragon god's fault. And it's like, yes, but you could have prevented it if you just sacrificed the girl to the dragon god. So, like, yeah. Yeah.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith!
If they've the strength to overcome the Templars' trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
Just because you believe in what you say doesn't mean that you're good guys. Imagine if Louis was the one that was here. Yeah, he believes in what he says. Yeah. Wow, what a good guy. Because being honest is the most important thing. If you're going to be honest about a massacre or a genocide, hey, maybe you're a good guy because you're being honest about it. Right? What?
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They are people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
They're gonna say like she can create a shield around herself or something.
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Weren't you staying in Broilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
We don't have money much, Whatever the bare minimum is, basically.
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the Lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the Lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the Lance.
According to Edeni, the Lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
We've got two problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon? You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
It's a strange irony. We came only for the Lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Oddly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We gotta prep.
Let us have
Well
faith
now,
in
what are we
Yufa.
on about?
Hey! Oh.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
What now?
Okay, yeah, I was like, wait, who's Rella again? Yeah, I forgot already. So, I mean, to be fair, I've only really heard her name like 2 or 3 times. So interesting that Louise and Rella are in the top 4, but both aren't running for the office. Though to be fair, it makes sense. I mean, Godot and Forden are definitely, you know, like why do you need more than 2 top officials of the church, right, to represent the church? I would actually, I'm a little surprised that Rella wasn't the representative. Now that we know her a little more, but I suppose she is a healing specialist. We don't really know what her offensive capabilities are, even if she would be the most popular person. In fact, the problem would be that she'd become too popular, probably. Oh yeah, that's right. We still have this guy. We don't know anything about him, do we? Interesting that we know nothing about him. Though, possibly a church puppet, but yes, very unclear. I mean, even this guy has no presence at all. So I think this guy's, yeah, we're going to be going to Monterio, yeah. Yeah, also it's funny that it says he's a prince even though he's super elderly. Maybe his father is still alive even though he's like 100 plus or something. No, it just mentions how it's of note that Forden is a rogue. You know, rogue. Wait, what? Wait, isn't. Wait, what? What is a rogue again? Oh, right, yeah. These guys like blend into the background so much. It's also very weird because all their skin colors are so different. Like some of them are super white and then some of them are pretty damn dark, so it's like, okay. Okay. Long lifespans. Okay, so then that's why that one guy was a prince still. Traditional makeup. Oh, interesting. Ishka. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of tribes that aren't actually being represented very much. Like, at one point, I thought that there was supposed to only be, like, 7 tribes. But now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which, by the way, we have not seen any more Nydia, as far as I'm aware. Right? And in fact, she's sisters with her sister is an Ishkia, so I guess they're mixed, I guess. Ah, rarely known to exist, mysterious in some ways. So maybe this will be addressed in a sequel, maybe, unless it does come up later, maybe. And then 6, which, okay, to be fair, the Ujif tribe is not considered an actual tribe. 7, 8, 9. Slave classes. But to be fair, Alda's not one of the 7. Or is it 7 tribes or 6 tribes? I don't remember. Maybe it's 6 tribes. Because, yeah, we have 1, 2, 3. Actually, no. Well, wait. Are Parapets considered? Are they, like, considered one of the major tribes? Yeah, they're as populous as Rusant and Clemar. Yeah, very odd. Because, yeah, I was going to say, like, but they're so common. 4, 5, 6. But it's weird because Mustari even... It's surprising that Mustari are even considered a tribe, considering they are antagonistic toward the, you know, toward the main sanctism, toward the main religion. But meanwhile, the Parapets don't have any issue with the religion as far as we know, and yet they're discriminated, like, aggressively. Yeah, I'm sure that they'll go into it pretty soon, though. Wait. I guess we'll learn later.
Leave it at night.
Well, what a weird door, sheesh. Yeah, I'm just getting I'm just unlocking the teleport points. What the heck? I guess it's down there. Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, what? Oh, wait. Good, they have them both in one building. They're like, why are we giving you a discount? Because you don't know how powerful she is. Brigida is just don't mess with her, man. Plant type monsters. I don't know if this is necessary, though. Well, then again, though, maybe for the fan, yeah, prevents rage. I think I do want that. That does seem like a big deal. Like, these other ones are like, okay, 20 damage, 34, 58. Like, yeah, it's pretty good damage, but like, it's not like, it doesn't feel like super necessary. Also, I just noticed it's kind of weird that Hulkenberg doesn't have a weapon here. Also, why is the abacus even here? Like, I guess it's just in case, I guess. Technically. But yeah, 98 is such a big deal. Yeah, I gotta get it. But maybe I'll wait for a discounted day? Maybe. Okay, so... Okay, well, yeah, we'll just sell it. I see no harm. I don't like being strong-armed, but I see no harm. I'm just noticing I'm really behind on my on some of the stuff for some of the characters, because some characters get like really updated and some don't, so it's kind of weird. Like my main character is fine, and Hulkenberg I think is fine, but then yeah, Heisenberg is not. Heismay, sorry, Heisenberg. I'm starting to combine Heisme and Hulkenberg. Well, I'll go for this one for... man, there's so many names to keep track of. The new girl. I had it and then I just lost it. I'll get this one when I can. And I think I'll get this for Heisme as well. When they're at a discount. This is kind of weird. I'll get this for at least 2 people, probably. But yeah, no hurry. It's a little hard to say, though, because, like, yeah, I mean, obviously when I do missions, I'm gonna be getting stuff, so... You know, is this actually necessary? I mean, obviously not necessary. But it's probably useful, you know? Like, no, you don't need to do it. But at the same time, you know... Some of the characters are gonna undoubtedly be underpowered to some extent. Yeah, that's fine.
What do you want to do?
Well, isn't that something? Leave me alone. What's it now? Till next time, mate.
Hey, mister.
I think I'm gonna buy his whole stock. We'll see.
Hey, mister.
Just wondering.
Where to?
Yeah, not yet. Okay.
Oh, it's you.
Weapons?
Hey, mister.
Weird. It's funny that up to now we've been seeing them like this, just like a pretty much a generic box. But then you come here and suddenly everybody's got like, basically they created their own house on their head, basically.
All right then.
That's weird. This area is just really big and has nothing, basically. They even have construction supplies here, technically.
Here.
Weird. Wait, what? There is some really weird stuff going on here. Clearly. And yeah, there's the... Yeah. Actually...
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
Oh wow, he's just here, huh?
Yes.
See, he'll join us after he heals.
Think we'll make it?
All right then.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
It was all in vain.
I guess later. I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of those dungeons where you go through like halfway, and then you need his help or something in some way.
All right
then. I didn't go to the potion shop, but that's the only one, so it's fine.
Yes.
We have the finest water. I don't know anything about this. I wouldn't mind buying it, but I'm like, wait, what is it? Actually, wait a second.
Where to?
Okay, I guess not yet. Now I was just wondering if anybody was going to mention... I keep forgetting I can fly on this sword. Just because, like, usually you teleport. And also there's, like, no... Like, I wish that you could do this in dungeons. If I could do this in dungeons, I would do it all the time. But you can't, so it's like, okay. Which, basically, it's just an automatic run, right? I think. Yeah, I'll get like 2. And like 3. Should be fine. I just realized there also is no, what do you call it? The,
Alright
then. The board. I say board, but the place for hunts, for, you know, for the hunts. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, now I am questioning this though. It's like, okay, fine. We know we know that we're gonna have that Mustari leader, or perhaps his sister, one or the other, become the other member. Oh, right. And we still don't have what's her name? Sorry, but yeah. What's her name? And then the Mustari leader. So okay, so then we'd have one more maybe. Yeah, okay, that's probably it. Okay. Now I was just thinking, like, wait, do these numbers even add up? Because I was gonna say, like, if we had already unlocked her and then we still had 3 more spaces, then I'd be like, wait, who are gonna be the other 3? Because they couldn't possibly be party members. But okay, with her and then 2 more party members, okay. I mean, we already know about the Mustari guy, so it's like, okay, 1 more extra guy, okay, that's believable. Which, going by the races, let me see, because we have him, we have her, Heisme. Is this the order? Is this the order that you get the tribes in? Because main character, and then we ignore the fairy tribe, and then Clemar, and then Rusan. This is the order that we get them. Nydia, Parapus. Although in this case, yeah, because Parapus isn't the next one we got. So we have Ishkia. In fact, yeah, that's right. Yeah, and Mustari. So yeah, actually, we haven't gotten a rogue, Ishkia, or Parapus. I mean, there could be another tribe, but at this point, it seems a little late. So it's more likely we'd get one of these 3. And considering the specific thing about these tribes are that they are oppressed, like, okay, Mustari, oppressed. We don't know if the Nydia are oppressed, but to be fair, there are so few of them that it'd be hard to believe that they're not, to some extent. Ujif, oppressed. Rusant apparently are oppressed. It's a little confusing. It's like, yeah, like considered influential as influential as the Clemar. They're the prevailing tribes. But I guess that they aren't known for being smart or something. And then Clemar are not oppressed, though. That's where it's a little weird. It's like, okay, they're oppressed. The Elda, of course. We don't even know how many Eldas are left, by the way. Oh, yeah, this calls it the 9th tribe. The commonly known 8 tribes. So there's 9 tribes. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I'm surprised you Ujif are even acknowledged then, considering they seem similar to like the fairies and how they're like, aren't you guys kind of more like monsters, or like, you know, kind of wild monsters? Like, why aren't the fairies really, you know, Gallica on Gallica? But I don't think that there's anything about fairies. Oh, fairies? I don't think fairies are in here though. Just checking. Okay, so yeah, the last member would have to be Rogue, Ishkia, or Parapus. Parapus seems more likely since they are clearly oppressed, whereas Ishkia and Rogue are not oppressed at all, right? Yeah, Ishkia are known for being rich and well respected, and the act of speaking down on others has been ingrained in their nature for some. Okay. Whoa, their avian wings are purely cosmetic? I mean, not cosmetic though. Though they are able to move them to a small degree, then they're not cosmetic. They're like vestigial is the word. As in like, okay, maybe far in the past they could use them to fly. I mean, I knew that they couldn't fly with them. I mean, it's just, they'd be too powerful. It'd be too crazy. But yeah, maybe in the far past they could fly, but now they can't. So now they're vestigial, which means that they're like purely for appearances. Supposedly, the pinky toe on humans is vestigial. I kind of call bullshit. Like, yeah, you don't need it. You can actually cut it off and you can walk and run just fine. But like, it still, I think, helps for support though. So it's a little... They have no structure? They're actually just clusters of feathers. That's so weird that they... Wow, that has to be so far in the past then. Like, it's so far removed from actual working wings that they don't even have bones in them. They're just wings. They're just feathers that are stuck together, basically. And then they say, haha, you can't fly. Okay. All right. But yeah, so Rogue, there's nothing wrong with them at all, really, other than they live too long, probably. Ishkia, oh no, your wings make it so you can't fly, haha, like whatever. So yeah, I would say Parapus seems very likely. And considering we have 2 Parapus with us right now, you gotta wonder. Although I don't really know how that would work, since what does the Fidelia one say? High rank. Oh yeah, high ranking on Louis's faction. Oh yeah, been around since Louis' time in the army? Really? Okay. So he's actually the physical fighter. Although it's weird. Like, okay, I knew that Fidelio was smart, sure. But it's a little weird considering the way they were portraying it. They were acting like he's like, I'm gonna kill you. And it's like, wait, but you're not that strong though. But I was like, well, maybe I'm just like wrong. Yeah, you know, maybe he's actually stronger than we know. But no, this is straight up telling you, no, Basilio is the strong one and he's the smart one. And it's like, okay. So Fidelia, so let me get this straight. Fidelio is the smart one who is diehardly loyal to Louis. And Basilio is the dumb one. I mean, he's not that dumb. Who's just a good fighter, and he's less loyal to Louis. Yeah, I have to assume that somehow Fidelio is going to die, and that Basilio will become a member of our team. I have to assume. Yeah, Juna, right. It's hard to remember everybody's name. I hope she gets that outfit at some point, but probably not. I don't know what an adjutant is. Wait. Well, yeah, I think they already said that. Okay. No, I was just thinking, like, wait, what about the Nydia? And then, oh, right, nothing. We could run into them later. Okay. Okay.
All ready for departure? Time to save that bally damsel in distress, eh?
So
Of
this
course.
is the Dragon Temple. It's not too far from Verga Island, but we have to consider the currents.
I would assume only 2 days journey, right?
Now then.
Wait, is it not? Really? Only 1 day?
This place here.
So this is weird. So seemingly we just will go to the temple and just do the temple straight up? That's surprising. Looks far. How long will it take? Within the day. Oh, okay, I guess there's nowhere else to go.
So we bring the fight to them.
Weird. The reason why normally the dungeon is associated with being inside of a city is because it makes it easier to teleport there. So now I'm a little confused because, like, I guess though, theoretically you could teleport back to the main city, then go back to the temple since it's only a day away. So I guess there is that.
All right then.
But yeah, Juna still isn't available. Very, very bizarre. I don't want to even bother with Fish yet, really. Wait, so what's going on?
You see?
Okay, well, weird. I guess I'll read. Weird. Well, I could plant. Oh, that's right. I did buy the rest of the plants there. It's no big deal. Especially since I'm hesitant to use the planter since, like, if I had no books, sure.
All right then.
Let's see. If I had no books, I would. Maybe wash clothes, maybe. Or yeah, hang out with the gang, I guess. I guess this one. A whole section has been struck by 2 thick lines, a few words scribbled in next to it. My very soul screams. Is this her handwriting? Flipping to the next page reveals a swarm of characters and symbols I've never seen before. Is this a language only Juna herself knows? Like, maybe if I finish this book, Juna will talk to me. We'll see. Well, we can certainly say artistic expression. Courage. I'm gonna say it's between 8 and 12 more points away.
Navigating the archipelago's currents north of Verga Island, the Dragon Temple comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The wind carries the unsettling
Weird
cries
name.
of beasts over the water, ensuring that even reaching the temple will be a trial. The Gauntlet Runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island, amidst surges of sinister magma.
We're here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
What's up, Del? You seasick?
No. And keep your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner.
Wow, this guy is really hinting he's gonna die, isn't it? Like, this is kind of crazy. Like, sheesh. It also just occurred to me that if I do get that Mustari leader and
You really wouldn't
Basilio,
too much, mate. Once you've got doubts in your head, you don't know how to let them go.
then it's a little bit of an issue because neither are a healer. So my healer has to be me, Juna, or Hulkenberg. That's pretty much it, really. I want the... Yeah, it's hard to say. I might have to not use Heisme. I mean, he's a little too limiting anyway. Like, the assassin class is good, but it's a little bit annoying in some ways. We'll see. We'll see in the future.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Just as I thought. I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come. Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried.
I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with Magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
This Melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic? And from whence is it born? We only ever see it when faced with grave burdens.
Might not be unrelated. We know magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, Magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds?
Hey, you lot about finished. Let's get on with it.
What's that? I hate philosophy. Let's go.
He's right. Let's hurry on. We're off.
Surprising. Well, this is weird. Let me see this. No, I was just thinking, like, I don't really want to do this, actually. I guess we'll see. We'll see how far we get, I guess, right? I mean, why else would we have a time limit if we are if it was even vaguely possible for us to just go through the whole dungeon today, right? So maybe we only make it... I mean, it's weird. They show an enemy right there in the front of us. Maybe this is just to introduce us to the general idea of the temple, maybe? What about you? Maybe he dies. I mean, him. It's like, oh yeah, we were being suspicious or whatever, but then because he gets hurt one time, he's gonna end up dying to some other random thing. But I mean, again, it'd be weird. Like, remember, they can't. That's the thing. Like, even if he died, like, let's say in the next 5 minutes, and then he was like all mad and he became a berserker, let's say, he can't join our team because we would never be able to mention that we want to kill Louise. Like, that's the thing. You can only join our team if you want to kill Louise with us. That's it. There is no option here. Also, I was just thinking... Gunner... No, there's still 3 more classes. Right. Wait, what? Wait, Dancer. That's right, because Dancer is not unlocked yet. Right. Because of, yeah. So Berserker, Summoner. And when... That's the thing, though. Like, Heisme would be learning Berserker. Anybody who wants to be a physical attacker has to be a Berserker. Summoner, I have no idea what the heck that is, so... I guess we're good to go. Actually, I wanted to...
What now?
Wait a second. Why is... Oh, right. I was like, wait, why is Stroll in the party? Wait a second. Wait, actually, wait a second. I think that's fine. Interesting tree. Okay. sorry. No, I was just thinking Juna. I think I'm gonna have her learn healer because she's a magic user. So okay, obviously I want her to do these two. I mean, we don't know enough about what this one does. It's good, but like, is it that good? Like, I don't like these type of ones, for instance. Like, yeah, I don't like these ones at all. It's a little weird. Like, against bosses, I suppose it works out, but that's about it. I mean, this is really good, but only once per battle, so that's a little weird. But, you know, still so good, though. Yeah, that's right, actually. Faker, Mass Dancer, Healer, I could have her learn Merchant. For what reason, again? Likelihood of receiving items. Yeah, you think yeah, you know what? I think I will do that.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Let's go. I've learned a new skill.
I see. Fascinating. This, right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I'll always aim higher. I've learned a new skill.
Yeah, just for that one. Actually, let me see that. Yeah, just for that one. And then healer. She needs to know at least Medi, and Patra would be nice too, really. But yeah, at least Medi. Faker, Mass Dancer. You know what? I'm gonna use. Let's see. Wait. Let me see Faker. Oh wow. Okay. So it takes more experience to level these ones up. Okay. We'll wait off on that. I'm just gonna put all of my stuff into Mass Dancer then, because Mass Dancer is also one of those that needs to be have a lot more experience put into it, I think. Right. Okay, let's go. I assume it's going to be a boss. It looks kind of like a boss to me already.
What's going on here?
It's some kind of giant tree, right? But it almost feels like it's radiating pure magla.
We shall force our way through if we must.
The woods turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The Melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. I'll show you how it's done.
Is he poisoned, maybe?
Del, what's wrong?
Nothing, I'm sound. Just dizzy, that's all.
Hey, Del! Whoa! You're burning up! Why?
Allow me.
Yeah, but that was like 2 days ago, at least.
Your foot is badly injured. It is infected and inflamed. What possessed you to hide this?
I said I'm fine. Stop wasting time.
A wound-borne fever can turn fatal. We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at.
Basilio, are you gonna listen to me or not?
Oh, please. You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things. Learn to rely on your allies. That's what a real warrior does.
Sorry, Del. I can't afford to listen to you this time.
You damned fool.
We need to get back to the village. Every second counts. Teleporting might be our best bet.
Oh,
Right. We'll be seen, but we don't really have a choice right now.
You actually do, but we won't go into it. We don't have a choice. Yeah, you do, but okay.
We can't get into the temple like this anyway. Let's ask around back at the village to find out if there's a way in.
Oh, that's true.
Basilio, carry him to the bunk inside the Gauntlet Runner. Also, once we get moving, don't leave the room or look outside. We're charging home full throttle, understood?
What? Right, got it.
Well, he's stupid, though, to be fair. So just be like, don't worry about it. Wow, we got back here in like 30 minutes. Good thing you came back immediately. One night more of this and he'd be lost. Wow. Rest easy. Treated him with both magic and material cures. Good hearty purpose. Constitution should be all he needs to fight the fever. Good. However, he'll have to stay bed rest. Even once the fever is down, if he pushes himself too far too fast, he'll never walk on that leg again. Listen to her if I would. Thank you. One more thing we could use your wisdom on.
I see.
A giant tree in the temple. I didn't see it when I was in the area. If it's grown that much in such a short time, it might be a maglet exposure. Temple is positively leaking. I believe I understand. If your aim is to destroy this tree, a concoction known to the ancients as the Potion of Blight may be the wisest choice. Truth be told, there is no record of the ingredient needed to make it. No record of the ingredients. No record of the recipe. No, ingredients. All I know is that they're not on this island. Heard that something that induces thirst is needed. If you could bring me that, I'll try my hand at concocting the potion.
Understood.
Track him down. If we want to get into the temple, we have to do something about the tree.
Let's give it a shot.
Hey.
Way I see it, someone's got to stay and look after Del. Don't be silly, Bess. Of course you should. Or Bass? Okay. Of course you should stay with him. You know he'd chase right after us otherwise. Hate to say it, but we're short on time as it is. Think you lot might have to handle all this temple alone. Seems our debts are piling up. Don't act like he's gonna be bedridden for the next 2 weeks. Please don't do this. Don't worry about it. You'll pay us back eventually.
Right.
Call in those favors eventually. This is about when Del would say something like, "Hey, you're gonna run off with the lance, waste them all." But me, I don't think you lot are so bad. I trust you. So we'll hang out about here and you sort out the lance. And while the priestess girl and all, if you like. Can't turn me back on your sister after all you've done. Can I? Fidelio could stand to learn a lot from you if you ask me. Don't worry, you can leave it to us.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nonetheless,
That giant tree is blocking our way. Covering the Potion of Blight. Gotta find the ingredients. It would seem we have no choice but to track those down first. Maddening delay when both the priestess and the lance are in the temple beyond reach. I have no idea how big that temple is. nor what manner of enemies await within will likely be difficult than any of our previous endeavors. Juna, can we please start your
Let's focus.
Your little quest thing? Right.
Really?
Stroll is available for his final rank. Really? Okay, I guess. Sheesh. I'd rather finish Hulkenberg first, honestly. Oh, right, but Hulkenberg, I need what? I need more wisdom. Yeah, I'm not too big of in a hurry to finish Stroll. Yeah, like these two, I'd rather, and what does Barton need?
Where can it be?
Wow, I'm really low on all my stats at this point. Sheesh. Yeah, Katharina. Actually, I gotta just look at the map, right?
All right then. Where to?
She could show up here, maybe. And maybe it's on the other map, though. Let's see what they say.
What are my options here?
That fool, I told her how dangerous it was. Hey, aren't you the outsiders who promised to save Yufa? If only you'd come a little earlier, then my reckless fool with the sister might still be alive.
What?
Did she pass away? Do you want to talk about it? Well, she was always a bit strange, very interested in monsters, so she left home one day, set off toward a den of them, just to satisfy her curiosity. Really was a fool. This happened so many times that people of the island gave up on her. She'd come back unscathed every time before, but her luck was bound to run out. There's been no news for ages. Well, then you don't know she's dead. Would you be willing to avenge her? I'd sleep easier if you'd go to the Spire of Blind Face and slay the monster there. Yeah, sure.
Oh, I am grateful.
Leo Gron, that lord's over the tower. I think that's what most likely killed her. You should ask the informant.
Please,
blah, blah, blah.
I beseech you.
Let's give it a shot.
That's a pretty hard quest. How tragic. Let's kill that monster for him after we go to speak to the island informant.
All right then.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Aha!
Lycian Igniter Shop in Grand Trad. Brigida's shop. Yeah, we're regulars. Could you do me a favor? I need someone to take this igniter to Lycian's shop and have it appraised. It's like this. Not too long ago, a trader came to our shores and sold this model for cheap. Claimed it was a broken piece of regional craftsmanship. But if I'm right, it's an igniter, a pretty valuable one too, so I'm hoping Lycian's store can appraise it and bring up my valuation.
What?
Willing to just hand this over to people you met like a minute ago? I have to. No other contact in Grand Trad, and the future of the Mystari is riding on this. Of course, I can promise a reward too. Sounds like it'll just be an errand to the royal capital to get this igniter praised. What do you think? Yeah, sure. Weirdly easy.
So great.
I need you to get an official certificate of appraisal from Lycan and bring it back here. You know where to find me. Simple appraisal shouldn't take long. If we end up in the royal capital, let's stop by the igniter shop.
Let's give it a shot.
This is weird. Weirdly easy. So
All right then.
oh, the informant. Okay. I figured it maybe was the informant thing.
Cheers.
I have nothing to give you in return, but I should share my knowledge with you. Ask me and I will tell you all. I once lived outside the island and worked as an informant. I am now a humble fisherman, but my knowledge of the surrounding area is still unmatched. What do you need to know?
Hey,
What about the ingredients for the potion of blight? quite a predicament. I've already looked into it myself, but couldn't find anything. I've heard that you may have better luck finding what you need in Royal Capital. There should be an informant there.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. Sure.
Cheers.
In Brawlhaven, there's a UG-run shop you'll know by all the Cauldrons. Mentioned this, but I used to live outside the island way back when. Useful for experiments and cooking. Sure, whatever.
Cheers.
Hall's not as good these days, so right now there's only Monster Bone and White Peach. White vegetable, you ask? Islanders leave this in exchange for buying goods that do because we Islanders don't really use money amongst each other. Queen's Honey Jar.
All right then.
Let's go.
Just remembered some stuff I can do.
What's it now?
What do you want to do?
Whoa. What's it now?
What do you want to do?
What? What's it now?
What do you want to do?
What? What's it now?
What do you want to do?
What?
I see no downside to this.
What's it now?
The only problem is that this does take time just to plant, so it's kind of not worth it for that reason. But I mean, I think that should be enough for now. Let's see. Yes.
Where to?
Let's go.
Wait a second. I went here for the UG front shop. Actually, what does she say?
What in the blazes?
All right then.
It's probably over here.
I'm out of ideas.
Oh. Didn't see this before. What do we got?
Can we talk? Thank you. Excuse me. Can we talk? Excuse me. Can we talk?
Oh, fragrant spice. I did need this actually.
Excuse me. Can we talk? Thank. Excuse me. Can we talk?
Let me go check the other kid real quick.
Can we talk? Hey, mister. Can we talk?
Yeah.
Hey, mister.
I wish I could buy
Can we talk?
multiple pieces. Yeah, I can. Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me. Can we talk? Excuse me. Can we talk? Excuse me. Can we talk?
All right then.
Let's go.
I'm gonna check the informant here.
What you want to know?
I guess this is close enough to the capital, maybe. Maybe. Supposedly some type of secret medicine. Parch water. Yeah, Grand Trad. Weird.
Hey? Cheers. What are you playing at? What? Oh my.
Can I cook here? Is there anywhere I can cook?
Pleasure to see you.
Think now.
All right then.
Where is that UGF shop though? I am in Brawlhaven, right? I'm not crazy, right? No, okay, I am crazy. Okay. To be fair, I was thinking that I'm like, I remember one in the previous town, but I don't remember one over here. But okay, I keep thinking that's Brawlhaven. I think because it looks like it would be called Brawlhaven. I know, like,
All right then.
let's see.
Where to?
Like, if you switched Matera and Brawlhaven, it would make more sense. Matera, oh, that sounds like Majestic. Brawlhaven, oh yeah, that sounds like a den of just, it just sounds bad. Brile is not good. Haven, it's like a haven of Brile, okay? You know, like, that sounds not good, right?
All right then.
Oh yeah, I can do this real quick. It protects you from dragon's poison. Oh, really? Could be useful.
Maybe.
Clawbreaker, so that's not even very good. I mean, like, not good for me, I should say. You know, I just remembered there should be a whole story related to the parapets. Parapuses. Because,
What now?
Because, where is she? Katarina. Because she's a parapus. It just occurred to me. And in fact, it's been said that she's like the strongest parapus. I think is what it's been said. So that's actually kind of funny. Because between Katharina and the guy I keep forgetting his name is and Basilio. No, yeah, Basilio. Between Katharina and Basilio, you would think Katharina would join us. But I don't know, Basilio doesn't have much of a purpose. Like, at least Katharina is like the leader of her tribe. So like, yeah, you could imagine that she actually would be busy. Whereas Basilio, if there, I mean, you know, all he is just the brother Fidelio at this point. Man, yeah, I really don't know where we're going with them two now. Especially now that they're kind of sidelined at this point. Kind of out of nowhere. Who's Hustler Day? I just realized, do they say anything about this guy? Yeah, nothing. Okay, no explanation at all.
Let's head
Probably
right
here.
away.
I assume it's this one.
Really? That's not it.
What was that? Did you say Alonzo? Well, I'll be. Wasn't expecting you to know his real name. I've known Alonzo a good while. Silver-tongued, saved me from the gallows.
Really helped me out, you did.
Special relic you can get from monsters called white masks. I think I've got some of them, maybe. Also sell unusual ingredients on Idols Day, which is, in case you were wondering, also comes from monsters. It's a limited one of each item per day. I have to look this up. Like, what? Like what? What does it do? Like what? This is so vague. Like, you can't just throw this at me and act as if, oh well, yeah, just buy a mask. Like, I can not only can you only buy one of these, but they're crazy expensive? Like, no, you have to explain this more. Oh, this is how, does Juna have one of these masks? I think that's what's going on here. Basically, it's just a mask. So this is kind of for the Royal Masked Dancer class. Or sorry, the Masked Dancer class, and then the next one's Royal Masked Dancer class? I don't know, something like that. So that's why its skills didn't look very good, I think. Let me see this. Wait a second. So they're saying that the mask that you have will make it so having the Seeker mask made it so that she could have Seeker moves. I mean, it says it right here. Like, but still, like, so it adds wind resistance to wind, weakness to fire. I think because that's like what the Seeker does, I think. Yeah, see? Yeah. So having the Seeker mask gives you a different... basically gives you the ability of Seeker and the weaknesses and strengths of Seeker. So it's like bonus abilities on top of what you have. So since she, so you know, I think I mentioned it before, but I believe these three are the abilities. Let me see. But yeah, it seems like these three are the abilities. What? Oh, right. Okay. Huh. Well, because like at this point I want to know every single ability that you can get from a mask, but they're not being very obvious with it. I'm actually completely lost here. Because going by this, it's almost like you wouldn't even want to bother doing these other classes. Because I could just put on a mask that gives me the healer class. Or the cleric class or whatever. Same with merchant. So I'm like, wait, what? Now to be fair, I still do have to level up Faker still. But, But still. It's also weird because from what I can see, you have to get one mask for each class, as in the healer. There's a mask specifically for the healer class, and then there's a mask specifically for the cleric class. And it's like, and then above that is savior, apparently. But like, what? Because like, wait, this is kind of crazy that they're just like, yeah, you pick a mask, but unless you know which masks you need to make which one, it's kind of just a waste. Like, I don't know right now if I like, okay, the three masks. Let's see. Oh, okay. So this is part of the. Okay, so some of these are a little more obvious, to be fair, but not all of them. Like, for instance, the savior class needs the savior mask, cleric mask, and healer mask, but every mask isn't available every day, which is also annoying. But wait, let me look at this. This is a little tricky because the second class is the one where you learn Recarm and Semicarm. But this one is the one where you learn Penpatra and Medicall. So basically, I think this is more useful though. Even if I might be using a bit more magic than necessary to do Medicall, for instance, like, I am getting to the point in the game where soon I will need heavy HP recovery probably anyway. But of course, it still is an issue because I won't have Recarm and Semicarm. But again, I am planning to be leveling up somebody else. It also depends on what the mask gives you, because that's the other annoying part. The other annoying part is that the mask gives you abilities for this class, but it is not telling me on here. Not even on here. Not even on the computer. Not in the game. Not in the computer. It's just, here's a savior mask. Okay, what abilities do you get with the savior mask? Oh, we're not going to tell you that. We're not going to tell you that, though. Crazy. I mean, obviously, I can find it on the computer eventually, but it's just really stupid that in a page that is describing everything to do with the mask, the one thing it's not telling me is there any limitations? Are there any are there any limitations? Wait, let me see this. I just heard something stupid. Okay, oh, never mind. Yeah, are there any limitations? Like, you can only learn. Wait, what? Wait. Oh no, this is worse than I thought. So it was overpowered. So I am reading here that supposedly if you have somebody learn the masked dancer, they can now use these equipped masks. However, the mask. Wait, what? Let me see this. What? So, no. What? They're lying. Oh, okay. They're being stupid. Okay, so they were telling me that in order to use the mask of, let's say, the final form of Seeker, the way they said it, they were saying that you had to have the character that had the masked dancer also know the last form of Seeker to have the last form of Seeker move, or to use the mask for the masked Seeker. But that's not true, because this is using the Seeker mask right now, and she hasn't unlocked Seeker. So I think they just mean somebody in the team, anybody in the team, has to have learned that level of archetype. So as long as he's in my team and he has whatever Master Mage or whatever the heck, then she can use Master Mage mask, I think. I mean, logically, since I have Seeker, the only reason why she started with Seeker mask was because the game knew that I had Seeker. That was the only one guaranteed that they knew. It's just weird the way that they word this. Let me look this. Let me look at this, because like cleric mask. I mean, these making the masks aren't too bad, but they do cost money. But the problem is, I need to know what abilities you get. Okay, so. Okay. Okay, so it gives you so for instance, this one, Cleric Mask, will give me Semicarm, Medica, and Hamon, which is perfect, exactly what I need, actually. But again, it's so stupid that I have to go to a specific place to look this up. Yeah, another one says, if you want to create the Cleric Mask, you first need to have unlocked the Cleric archetype. but it doesn't say who had to unlock the cleric archetype for some reason. Yeah, it's weird. There should be like a whole bunch of easy. Let's see, Savior. Ooh, crap. There should be like a whole list describing this, but they're not. Oh my gosh. And it's even worse when you have to be super exact with your words also. That's awful. So Savior would give me okay, see, this is an issue. Savior only gives me Hamadine, which is fine. Medical, which of course. But Patricarm, which allows one ally to endure one fatal attack with 1 HP once per battle. I'd like to mention that's useless. Absolutely. It costs 48 MP and you can only use it on one person. What's the use here? Like, maybe if there's somebody who's maybe there might have been a brawler move that the lower their HP, the stronger their attack, maybe. Yeah, see. So yeah, if you put on Patricarm with Crushing Fist, maybe, right? But considering you're doing all this for a mask, no, it's bad. Very bad. Very, very bad. Yeah, I would definitely rather get the other mask. Wait a second, I have to find... wait a second... So I need, I only need 2 masks then. That's easy. Lover, Temperance... None of the masks are available. Great. So I need Lover and Temperance mask, but I don't have either of them on here. Great. Great. Maybe I can try it the next day. Yeah. It's stupid that it's on a weird day-by-day basis.
Let's go.
I just kind of want to see what it's like when I'm in here. Like
everyone's here.
I'm wondering what the routes look like, you know?
Now then.
Oh wow, there's no options. That's weird. And I don't see any other gauntlet runners either. Weird. See, is this what we fought? I mean, I guess it is what we fought. But, like, it looks way crazier, you know, on the bottom half of its face, I guess. Requests? Right. General to rank 15.
Good night.
General. I'm trying to remember what's everybody at? Rank 10. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. People aren't leveling up very fast. Also, I have to apparently unlock some locations here. Could they just keep assuming I'm gonna go here and just unlock stuff? But I'm like, I don't want to waste my time, you know? Oh wow, that's really weird.
But wait, that's... And right there's a labyrinth.
So...
Nice little
How many days is that? wait, does it say?
We'll face danger here.
No, it doesn't say. 1, 2, 3, or 3. So it's kind of weird. There's actually very few locations. I mean, this definitely seems like it should be a location. Even, well, this is where I think... No, we didn't stop there. Weird. Or no, we did. Surely. Yeah, we did. That was where we did that, right? But yeah, so when we go by here, we'll go by there. And then... Maybe when we go by here, we'll go by that, maybe? There could be another thing, though. Best to attack far away.
Just between us.
Fire and pierce. No. Sure, fine. It's cheap.
Cheers.
Limp goldfish. The giant hole at the bottom of the sea. Worth it for the stories.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Is there any shelter from this? All right then.
Wait, what is... Yeah, what was that? Yeah, let's just do this first. Ooh, wait.
All right then.
Just faster to do it this way. Wait, what? Oh, there it is. I just somehow missed it. There we go.
Welcome.
Happy to do it. If you would just allow me to take the item in question. Why, this is... May I ask where you procured it? Verga Island. Belonged to those pagans? Well, this is most unexpected. What I meant to say is... I'm afraid that that is simply nothing special, and on top of that, it's broken. As far as igniters go, it's utter rubbish. Let's ask Brigida. I'm sure our field representative has more important matters to attend to. I understand though, sir, and perhaps I was hasty. It's very remarkable. Amazing. Divine relic. Perhaps you'd be willing to sell it to us? I'd like to remind you, this is basically what we were looking for, because we're trying... All we need is one divine relic to give at the end of this period, and yet... Oh, hey, here's a divine relic. If the pagans were to make use of this, they would undoubtedly come into conflict with the church, only seek to avoid bloodshed, of course. Give it back already.
Right?
Even if it was ours to sell, I'd never let someone who spouts such prejudiced nonsense have it, so we'd like that back now, along with a report of the appraisal. As you wish. Fee will be waived this time.
Okay then.
That's really good. I have to write this stuff down. I have to write this stuff down. And I'm like, how am I supposed to remember this? Because I want to wait till a day where it's going to be cheaper. Like, just because I can afford them doesn't mean I really should, you know, bother. Oh right, I needed also... Still looking for this. I already have this.
All right then.
Let's go.
I guess we'll see.
Fancy a bit of it?
So I guess the other thing I learned was useless, maybe? See?
All right then. Let's go.
So I wasted money, I guess.
What is it you want? Huh? What's this?
All right then. All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Just trying to keep track of stuff.
Leave it out, mate.
Aha.
Old, high functioning. Thanks. I was correct. That means my dreams are in reach. Truth is, I need a professional opinion so I could test my own judgment. I'm planning to open up an igniter shop here on the island.
Huh?
Well, I saw igniters here, but aren't they illegal? Sanctus Creations, yes, I know there are many islanders who don't care for them. But it was your arrival here that got me thinking. Someday this island will surely open up to the outside world. When that time comes, I want igniters to help me be a bridge between our island and the rest of the country.
I am so grateful. Mission accomplished.
Kind of weird. Weirdly free. That's just such a weirdly free quest. Good luck. Okay. So, let me see. So, ignore. I can only make this when I'm traveling. Almost there. Ignore. About to do it. I'm about to do it. Okay, so we're good. So the main thing I need is the mellow milk recipe. Is there a place to look for recipes in here? Maybe. Because I was looking at that information vendor in Matera, thinking that maybe oh yeah, here we go. And yeah, that's right. I need sugar, don't I? I'll go look. I believe I made this for her already. So this is it. Fragrant spice, mellow milk, orgo sugar. Fragrant spice, orgo milk. Fragrant spice, orgo milk, sugar. Maybe I skipped over it. Oh, I do. See, I do have some other masks. I do have Lover, but not Temperance. So Fragrant Spice. Salt. Mellow Milk. So I still don't know where to get sugar. But surely at one of the cities that I've been to, I should be able to get it, I would think. Temperance, Lover. Yeah, no Temperance. I do have Lover, though. Wait a second. I'm just making a note to specifically get Temperance. Okay.
All right then.
Wait a second. I'm trying to think where I can get sugar. Because I feel like I've been to so many shops. Did I see the sugar and just not get it or something one time? Just making sure they don't have anything special here. I mean, I guess they could have had sugar here, to be fair. That's a good one.
All right then. Let's go.
Hey, mister.
What'll it be?
Hey, mister. Oh, it's you.
I'll teleport later. For now, I'll just get this.
Hello there.
I see. Leave it to me.
Okay. Alright. What was the point of that even? Just to go into the village a little bit? Yeah, the bounties in the main cities.
I'm counting on you.
Okay. Okay.
That reminds me.
All right then.
2 more quests, okay. What? What? Okay. Looking a bit pensive, love. Make sure you take a break when you need it, or you'll end up falling when you least afford it. Have a bit of favor if it involves helping people, though, so you'll hear me out. If we're truly all about helping anyone, then I think this is right up our alley.
Thanks.
Perfect spot with a view.
You know, some of the islanders were so enamored by my songs, they opened up to me a bit. They were still rather sheepish, but I simply can't leave them hanging, can I now? Apparently they've been plagued by monsters raiding the tombs just off the coast. I dare say that sounds right up our alley, doesn't it? If you'll help, I'll even make it interesting. I'll let you in on the secrets of a songstress.
I'd be happy to be your understudy.
Right? Every heart and mind has a key, and unlocking them is a skill any kingly candidate should know. Well then, our monsters are to be found on an island the locals call the Orbwise Path. Their legends say that if you offer your dead to the snakes there, their souls ascend to become guardian deities. Problem being, the monsters are eating the snakes, which has left the bereaved unable to complete the ritual. The sadness in their eyes was just too much to bear. You know? I couldn't help but come to you about it. Oh, and evidently, there's some sort of offering there that's yours for the taking. If you'd like it. Well, have I piqued your interest? Do these people a favor, and I'm sure they'd rally behind you. So, you're in, I take it? Brilliant. I'll inform the others.
Do we stand a chance?
Come now. You're not scared, are you? I'm afraid you won't get very far with an attitude like that, darling. I'll tell you what. I'll throw in a little something extra for you. On top of my secrets, of course.
This one's important.
Here's the place.
Oh, convenient.
And right there's a labyrinth. Oh, and do bring me along when you go, will you? We can tackle it whenever you're ready.
What now?
Hmm. Wait a second. I'm looking up a mask. Just one other one. For because it just occurred to me Juna doesn't have that. Even if I give Juna the healing mask, it's like, well, then she won't have any way to have really offensive spells really too much. So yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, I better look around real quick. Magician. Okay.
All right then. Let's go.
Pardon me.
Are you the outsiders who are going to save the priestess? Can I ask you to find something for me? Some stones for my grandchild's fishing trip. Polar stones. Crafted doll hands. They always point in a fixed direction. Doll is vital for navigation. Dragon Temple. Typically store our spare stones in our household. It's just this time I offered all of them up to the temple.
What a mess this is.
Okay, so like she just dropped them on the ground or what?
Not finished yet?
Okay. Yeah, I figured, yeah. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. It's like, sounds like it's very close. Passionate raps. Yeah, okay.
Let's see. Let's help them out.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Yeah, it's only one. Oh, there are a couple that opened up. No one. Psychocropus. I assume it's a Cyclops. Cave near Grand Trad that used to be used by bandits. Okay.
Going to on you.
Let's do it.
Interesting.
We'll face danger.
Curious. It's surprising that there's a village so close by. Then again, then you have Stroll's village that's just like literally right here, so that's kind of funny. That they just kind of, there are stuff on the map that actually means something. We're just not at the point in the story where it does mean anything. Like, oh, this place looks like it means something, and then there's this. Okay. That said, I'm really wondering where the story goes, because like I definitely see that there's plenty of story to go all the way over here. You know, obviously the rest of the path should be over here and up. But then when it comes to this area and this area, there's like zero anything. But, you know, maybe they could use this in a sequel, the same map, you know, in a sequel. The prince could be over here. I could definitely see them ignoring the forest for the rest of the game. Though originally I thought the prince was over here. But now I'm kind of wondering, just for simplicity's sake, if near the end of the story they go to see the prince real quick because it's over here, you know? But as far as I knew, I was traveling this way when at the beginning of the game. In fact, this could be where, I mean, this is like a lot of dead land. It kind of makes me wonder if like all of the Elda tribe was burned, like just burned to the ground right here. It's very suspicious. But yeah, I thought that they were traveling, you know, the main character and Gallica were traveling over here at the end of the game, at the beginning of the game. But maybe they were over here, because all we really know is that we were around right... Well, we don't actually know exactly where. I don't know if we were here at the south edge or east edge or west edge when we fell from that carriage, so... Anyway. Okay.
All right then. Where to?
Actually, let's just check just in case. Oops. I gotta go get some stuff. The stream is gonna be ending soon, very soon.
Fancy a bit of...
Basically, before I actually go and leave. Sure, I'll just get it, just in case. But I'm not going to use the info, though. Yeah, okay. Right. Oh, yeah, that village that's nearby.
Hey.
Orgo sugar! Gold bullion. Actually... It just occurred to me.
Hey. One in on it. Just between us. Hey. Easy.
There's a village not far with Orgo sugar.
Here's the way.
Wait, what was that again? Say.
Here's the way.
What?
Here's the real skinny.
Oh, Quimero. And Orgo sugar.
Cheers.
Wait, what did it say about the milk?
Cheers. Cheers.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
I might have to go for the Orgo sugar out of town at some point. I mean, it's just so random though. I'd be wasting a day basically.
All right then.
Let's go.
Greeting. Well then.
All right then.
Let's go.
I think that they can have ingredients. I think.
Ah, you've come.
Yeah, it was possible. I mean, they have the salt. Well, wait, no. Wait. Okay, maybe not then.
All right then.
Go.
Oh right, there.
All right.
It's
Let's go.
There we go.
My oh my.
Fancy a bit.
My oh my.
Where to?
Let's go.
Well, it's fancy.
Where to?
Let's go.
Are we departing?
Now that...
I guess the only options are there's that mission here, but I might as well wait for the day that I actually go there. So I would say go for this trip all the way around.
This place.
And then, but then again, then there's still this village over, or sorry, over here.
Ah, I see.
What time do I have? I don't have enough time to do a dungeon, but if they had Orgo sugar here, it could be worth it.
Tis something there.
We have a pending request there.
Let's be off.
It's your call.
Great.
What to pick? All right then.
Just checking. Oh, it was him. It was that one brother, the younger one. Yeah, everybody's complaining about the beds. It's like, this is stupid. Like, this is ridiculous. You're practically being just shoved into a box, pretty much. And considering how long the walkway is, if the walkway was like this big, like literally barely big enough for one person, I'm pretty sure people would prefer that over tiny beds, you know? Especially when these rooms are so big. It's like, you might as well just fucking sleep right here. It'd probably be more comfortable. Maybe she's gonna catch us reading this, and then that increases the courage, right? Hand-drawn illustrations span the pages on one side, the world on the other. A heart in between, a song connects them. Seems she tried drawing this one. Next is a depiction of an enormous woman embracing the entire world, smiling. Is this supposed to represent something? Very artistic. Courage. Okay, but did I finish the book? Yep.
Now then.
Courage. There it is. Like I thought. Wow. It went kind of a decent amount above, so I only needed maybe 2 more points, actually.
Courage. Why, that's...
Coming into view is the village of Ligno, a frequent stop for capital-bound peddlers and merchants, experienced traders who have withstood the trials of all the world's cultures and customs, gather here with rare goods found nowhere. Though the village has waned in light of the influx of monsters, it remains an important hub of commerce. Here, in this corner of the world, the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
Giving it some thought?
I don't remember for sure if Sugar's here, but it's worth a try. I'm trying not to waste days, you know? There was only 2 routes I could do, and the other one didn't seem like it had Sugar. Mercantile Commonwealth? This is not your Gauntlet Runner.
Let's go.
There we go. I'm getting like 10 of these, so I don't care. 12. Luck? Do I want to increase my luck? I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. Yeah, I suppose so. Although I don't know if I want 10. But this is rare, to be fair. It's very rare, so. Wow. What the heck? So it's strong and gives you a resistance. I mean... This is a bit of an issue, because if I ever want to revisit this area... Are they all 377? Yeah, 377. I don't think you'd be getting any what do you call it? Discounts here. I thought that Hulkenberg would be using this, but okay. Okay, this feels like this is going to be important for like the rest of the whole game.
No.
I see.
I see.
Yeah. It's also weird to get like an evade item, considering that there's no way to know what archetype I'm gonna jump to. So it's like, well, yeah, that archetype is weak to wind, but this one's weak to fire or whatever. So it's a little. And then on top of that, none of those like, ooh, evade pierce or evade blunt or evade slash. Like, so it's like, what? Like, we're just ignoring the physical types now? Like, really? Yeah, let's get going. Yeah.
Hey.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at an encampment, and yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how.
Okay, I think we're gonna just end right here. It'd be simpler, I think. Well, then again, maybe not.
All right.
Let's see. Come on, Jumabi. You know what? No, we'll go to the dungeon. Let me see if there's anything to do here. Courage. Yeah. Is that eloquence? Heismay's not doing anything, it seems. Yeah, eloquence, wow. Well, unfortunately, I can't justify it. When I could be increasing my endurance, like, come on. But yeah, as for luck, I'm a little less clear on whether that's going to be useful. But yeah, endurance. I'm going to get hit sooner or later. Sheesh.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What to pick? All right.
Just making sure. Oh, actually. Finally. Hopefully this is right. Really, is it?
Now then.
Is it really? I thought it was a different bread that he knew.
Don't lose focus. In days gone by,
Let's not.
That was the right one, right? Like, I assume it was. Because that's the thing. I was under the impression that we made magical bread with Heismay before. Yeah, I was looking for the recipes. So with milk, I did that. I gave that to her already. I feel like I have to keep looking at this. Benevolent bread. Yeah, it's got to be this, right? It's just weird that the bread from Heismay's hometown is what is supposed to eventually become the staple food from Matira? Like, really? That's kind of odd. No, okay. I was gonna say theoretically this could be the recipe because it's got milk in it, but then I realized, wait, no, that town has no fish. There's no way. Okay, so wait, what is there to do now? Because I finished the book now. I mean, I could do the wash. Let's see, wash, elegance. I would like to improve my elegance, but I don't think that's really an option.
Let's go.
This is magic, right? No.
Understood.
I believe this one and that one were for claiming magic, or for improving magic. Let's see this. Oh, oops. I keep pressing the wrong one. Wait, what? So that's what they were talking about? So maybe it's in the city? Is that what that means? I don't know for sure, though. Very weird.
All right, then.
Let's go.
It's weird that you don't have options sometimes. Just a reminder, though, Louise would definitely view the Yujif as weak, and he would not support them. I mean, he'd support them as being like, yeah, you can be my servants. That's it.
Let's go.
Let me finish the book. Better to do the book than well, then again, the planner, though. Yeah, we already did that. Well, the planner uses up time, so I'd rather not. Yeah.
What's that?
He stared up at the heavens. There, a sparkle in the azure firmament caught his eye. The moon at midday? No. Despite its cold, stony glow, this was no moon, no star. There were those who said it was the corpse of an ancient, indomitable dragon. Others said it was a pavilion in the sky, erected by Empyrean beings. So he sees a strange light shining in the sky. The way it's written, I feel like this light is meant to be the key to the new world or something. What do you think the light is? The remains of a dragon or a pavilion? Whichever it's made of. The dragons remain.
Right.
But it would have been an enormous dragon to be visible from the ground, right? Yeah, that's the point. I feel like any world with a dragon that big wouldn't last very long. Maybe the dragon's lazy. It didn't satisfy Gallica, but I still feel... okay.
Alright.
The pavilion sounds bland, but alright. I know this new world is just fictional, but I'd want to visit if it was a real place. I suppose I should have picked her option because she's like, I'm always right.
The Gauntlet Runner finds itself at the Scoundrel's Hold, a cave system beneath the sand and rock, dug out by bandits over untold years. There were once treasures hoarded in the sprawling paths, but with the arrival of the monsters, only a vast labyrinth remains. The party wanders into the caves, now merely the wreckage of the bandits' dream.
Okay, well, that was a good stream. Hopefully the next one we make a lot of progress. But we'll see.
Oh my.
Yeah. Well, to be fair though, she doesn't get targeted because she's not a mage, so technically.
All good. Gosh. So hey.
Yeah, Neris's thing, good.
That means
But yeah, I need to use AoE magic.
What now?
Which I don't know if I can do that. I think I'm gonna have to stay as a mage though, or wizard, because yeah, I can't do that one. I could do healer, but I'm just way too low level with my healer. Seeker, very low level also. I guess there is commander, but I don't know. Maybe it'd be worth it though. I'll try to just use it. I mean, this is pretty good. That's pretty good. It's hard to say. 21, 14, 12. 21, 14, 12. 21, 14, 12. Man, why is his strength so low? His strengths really should be way higher. Like, even if you're an assassin... That's so weird. Okay, we'll use him. Oh, that's right. I need this anyway. I forgot about that. Yeah. Sniper level 10. That's the next one, right? Yeah, sniper's next. Okay, yeah. Well, there you go. Because, yeah, like, the only other thing he's going to learn is electric dodge. It's good, but... I mean, it's a weak physical damage, so... You might only hit them once with a weak physical attack. That's pretty bad. Okay. I wanted to do Lucky Find, but I don't have any other healer right now. And of course I can't level her friendship up or whatever.
That is...
I do want to do that though. Just checking something. I better not bother with that. I could be a healer also.
All right.
Wait. I was just wondering what level he was. I'm gonna try to avoid using him, but still. Yeah, I don't think she has any AoE attacks though. Of note. That's a good one. Using up a lot of my Maga, or MA, or my Magna, whatever.
Alright.
The Kunda could be good, but it's not necessary. Shield Arts usually is better than the Kunda. Especially because nowadays, I don't think many enemies are putting debuffs on my allies. Maybe they'll put like a negative status debuff, but not an actual stat debuff, really. Oh yeah, I haven't checked weapons. No, maybe I did this a long time ago, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see what we find in here. That's really good, but she can't equip it. You know what? I think usually he's the one getting affected by this anyway. So we'll put that on him. I don't know. We'll just see what we find in here, I guess. Alright. Well, see you guys next time. It's going to be a while before my next stream. I mean, maybe I'll be able to stream later today, depending on when I get done with work. I might have a short day. It's hard to say. So maybe I'll come back in like 4 hours and do a stream, but the stream would be for Zenless Zone 0. Right? Just checking. I think the only games I have of note that are of immediate concern are Zenless Zone 0, I mean, Star Rail, but I'm not playing. I don't want to. It's not high priority. Let's just say it's not high priority. So, like for instance, if ZZZ was done and I only had a little bit of time, then maybe I would do Tsukihime. I still do plan to do that. It's just that like if I have 4 to 6 hours, I'd rather do Metaphor, and then Tsukihime after that. But that seems like everything. Let's see. Yeah, I think everything's fine. But yeah, I'm going to be out of town for the next 4 or 5 days. So we'll see how that turns out. In the meantime, I'll be trying to catch up in some other stuff because I can't really bring... Like, I could bring my PlayStation, but I've been having bad issues with it in general, but also... I'm not sure how good the internet would be. I've been having internet issues in general with it, and then on top of that, even when the internet aren't an issue, then I was having HDMI issues that I was able to fix, but I don't know how temperamental the PlayStation is with its HDMI port now. I'd rather not move it I'd rather not move it, really, for any reason, if possible. Just thinking. Yeah, so I won't be doing anything for the next 4 or 5 days, really at all. Yeah, that's how it goes. It's annoying, but well, again, we'll see if I stream later today. But yeah, next Monday. It's Thursday today, right? Thursday. So next Monday is going to be the earliest time I can do it. But even then, I probably will end up getting back home so late that I probably will end up having to go to sleep or do almost nothing. I'd be getting back around like 7 or 8 p.m. and then probably have to get up, maybe not early, but like early enough. Yeah, so Tuesday at the earliest. Man, every time I think I'm gonna catch up in this game, it's like, oh, but I got that to do, and then I got that to do, and then I got that to do. It's like, oh my gosh. Oh boy. So today is February 6th, and I won't be able to do anything until February 11th-ish. Yeah. But yeah, there's some other stuff I can catch up in, so sorry, but yeah, see you then. Unless if the internet's good enough at the place I'm gonna be at, I could maybe stream something from my laptop. I think it hasn't went well in the past, but maybe that could happen. I wouldn't get my hopes up too much though, because the only game I could really play from my laptop would be it's unclear. It's unclear what game I could play from my laptop. I don't remember. I mean, I have some games that I want to play, but I don't know if I would do it from the laptop. Like there's Soul Reaver, Eternights, maybe Eternights, maybe Fate Stay Night, maybe Fate Stay Night. But I don't have I can't transport my my microphone for the same reason. I've been running into more and more issues whenever I move it. We'll see. But yeah, probably assume very few, very few streams, if nothing else. Okay, so sorry about that. Yep, see you next time.